If you'd asked me when I was a little kid what would be the perfect Halloween costume for a woman with gray hair, I can tell you right now that the only costume I could have imagined would have been the granny from Looney Tunes. But the truth is, gray hair opens up a world of possibilities to you when it comes to Halloween costumes. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you 10 perfect Halloween costume ideas for women with gray hair, including women who are still mid-transition. And if you stick around to the end, you'll hear a bonus Halloween idea that is perfect for any woman who has a little daughter or granddaughter in her life. Are you ready to get started? Let's begin. The first idea on this list is perfect for women who want to channel their inner shield maiden, a Viking or warrior maiden. Now this look is pretty simple. All you need is a prop sword, perhaps a long cloak, and if you want to look extra fierce, make sure to add some smoky eye makeup for that perfect look. If you're a big fan of Game of Thrones, you could morph this idea into a Daenerys Targaryen costume. I love the way her hair looks. Yes, it is a little more blonde, but you can still use your beautiful naturally silver hair or white hair for this look and have some fun with braids. The next one is really fun, especially if you had white hair or very silvery hair, or if you're willing to add a little sparkle and shimmer to your naturally gray hair. This look is probably familiar to you if you're a fan of fairy tales. That is a snow queen or an ice queen. Now this one you can really go to town with the silvery theme. Just put some shimmery sparkles on your cheeks, maybe your forehead. Get yourself an icy looking tiara or crown. Get a long flowing white or ice blue dress. Now your hair already looks like beautiful tinsel, so why not play it up a bit and really make this look work for you this Halloween season. I almost forgot to mention that I have created an Amazon shopping list for all of the ideas featured in this video. You can find a link to it in the video description box below. Now the next costume idea is one that you've probably got in the back of your mind, but you might be picturing it more in a negative or unattractive light, but you can totally make this work for you if you want to be glamorous this Halloween, and that is a witch. You need the typical accoutrements such as a pointy hat, maybe a long black cape, a black or purple dress, maybe some black long gloves. If you want to get fancy, if you want your hair to look softer than the stereotypical witch from the cartoons, you could always add in some nice waves and maybe use a little silvering shine and define oil to get a shimmer that really shows up in the moonlight. Now this one I do not have an image of because it's more in my mind than anything else. It's playing off the granny theme that I mentioned in the intro, and it's adding a spooky element to it. So this is Victorian Granny Ghost. Get yourself a long Victorian looking nightgown, some pancake makeup, and a little dark eyeshadow to put under your eyes or all around your eyes for that zombie look, and maybe some chains or a simple candle holder with a melted candle in it. And you can walk around and scare the bejesus out of all the little kids in your neighborhood. Now this next one is one that a lot of people channel when they think of gray hair and powerful women, and it's perfect for any woman who has a corporate wardrobe. I think you're probably already guessing what I'm going to say, but it is, yes, Meryl Streep as Miranda Priestley in The Devil Wears Prada. Now for this look, if you have shorter gray hair and you can put it into one of these corporate looking hairstyles that show that you mean business. Put on some nice eyeshadow, have a bold red lip, and just rock a really badass attitude. Bonus points if you have a young woman in your life who is willing to accompany you as your harried assistant, Andy Sachs. If you're in the middle of transitioning to gray hair, or if you're willing to put a little temporary washout hair color in your hair, which you have to be very cautious with, I'd like to tell you that right now. Do a test strip first to make sure it washes out. The next look is perfect for you. It's Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians. She is the ultimate supervillainess, and this look is so fun. You can find costumes on Amazon, but if you want to make one yourself, you need a faux fur stole, black dress perhaps, some long black or red gloves, maybe a cigarette holder, and maybe a stuffed Dalmatian to carry around with you. And of course you'll need a bold red lip and a kind of evil attitude to carry this one off. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was a little girl, I spent days on end reading comic books. I was obsessed with the DC universe, but I was equally obsessed with Archie comics, including its offshoot, Josie and the Pussycats. Now, if you were a Josie and the Pussycats fan like I was, you probably know who I'm going to say next. And yes, that is another villain, Alexandra Cabot. This is a really fun look, especially if you're rocking your skunk stripe. So for those of you going gray cold turkey, this look is for you. And it's fun and somewhat glamorous. All you need is a black mini dress, a long red blazer or red cardigan, a white belt, a smirk on your face, and a stuffed tuxedo cat. I tried to find a tuxedo cat stuffy that had a mean look on its face. I did not have any luck, but if you find one, let me know. The next look is perfect for those of you who love to put a lot of product in your hair. You have to love to have a lot of product for this look because your hair is going to go straight up, and it's perfect for women who still have dark hair with 2 white money pieces that just happen to be right here. I don't know too many of us like that, but if that describes you, this look is for you. It is the Bride of Frankenstein, played so beautifully by Elsa Lanchester in the original. This is also a glamorous but scary look. You just need a long white shroud-looking nightgown. You need a lot of product to put in your hair, and you need some thin, dark eyebrows, and once again, some bold red lips and some nice dark eyeshadow. I'm going to put a link in the video description box below to a YouTube video by a woman who shows you how to get your hair to look like that. It's super cool. If you have a pixie cut or shorter gray hair, this next look is for you, but you have to be willing to wear a black bodysuit and to kick some butt, and that is Storm from Marvel. Now, I don't know about you. I don't know if I'm confident enough to go out in public wearing a bodysuit, but if you are, more power to you. I could not find this costume anywhere online, but I did find a link to similar costumes on Amazon, and that's in my Amazon idea list that I'll share below. Storm is strong, stylish, and unforgettable, and this look is achieved with the black costume like we discussed, some silver eyeshadow, and maybe some styling product in your hair. And of course, you must have a fierce and confident attitude, which is good for all of us anyway, right? Now, the next look is for those of you who don't want to kick butt, but instead you prefer a softer and more ethereal look. And this is perfect for those of us who loved fairy tales as a child. Also great for people who love Lord of the Rings. Yes, I'm talking about a fairy. Cate Blanchett played a fairy beautifully in Lord of the Rings, shown here. And this look is also pretty simple to achieve. Once again, you might want to have a little glitter on your temples and your cheeks, perhaps some soft silver eyeshadow, some pointy ears, of course, those are a must, and some nice soft waves in your hair, topped off by a beautiful tiara, as delicate looking as possible. Now it's time for the bonus idea, but before we get into all that, I would like to ask you, if you have found this video helpful, fun, or informative so far, will you do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button? And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. It really helps me out and I'd appreciate it a lot. Thank you. This bonus costume is for you if you have a little girl in your life and you two want to dress up together as a duo in the same costume. You will look adorable. So I hope you get to do this because it sounds so fun, and you will make your little daughter's dream come true, because this lady from Disney was the most popular girl on the planet. Yes, I'm talking Elsa from Frozen. This look is perfect for a mother-daughter or mother-granddaughter duo. This costume is fairly easy and cheap to find, so I don't think you really need to make your own. But if you wanted to, you just need a simple blue dress and your hair in a loose braid, and the two of you will look so sweet together on Halloween night, walking around, getting some candy, and being Elsa together. See, what did I tell you? Gray hair is never a liability. In fact, it's your secret weapon, and not just on Halloween. And if you just watched this video because you were curious about the costume ideas I came up with, but you're not yet gray, but now you're thinking maybe you want to be, my Start Here playlist will tell you everything you need to know about whether or not going gray is right for you and how to do it if you decide that it is.